What's up, guys? G-Man 2648 in the house. What it do? How's it going? Anyways, I just like to say what's up. Good afternoon, at least in my case. How you guys doing? How's the weather? I don't know, because you're not really talking back to me. Kind of makes this a hard conversation for us to have, right? Kind of think so. Anyways, my hair's all friffle through because I just got out of the shower. Boom, I kind of got a new haircut like 3 days ago. My hair was down to here, long like a mop. People call me Justin Bieber because everything I do, man, I sing it to her. That was a really, really atrocious try at a rap or a freestyle. My hair looks kind of really awkward there. Bam. Cooler, and I'm cool because I got my hairstyle all fresh. Anyways, what's up, guys? How you doing? I have a couple things to talk about today. Number one, or 100, whichever way works for you, is I have a goal for this channel. Not this channel, this is video. And I think it would be to hit 100 views. Now, I know it's a lofty goal, but hey, I think it'd be done. It can be done if pat yourself on the head. 1, 2, 3. Now slap yourself 3 times. Count 1, 2, 3 with your fingers and say, Garrett George is the most cool guy I've ever met. And possibly, just possibly, I'll get 100 views. Think about that. Anyways, that might be a long shot. Let's just go for it. And then number 2 I got to talk about is there's some things I wanted to do this channel. I'm new to it. This is my 3rd video, and I have no clue really. Oh, there goes the text messages. Sorry about that. I have no clue really how to make my channel big. I don't know. I have no clue how to make it look better. Oh, jeez. Another one. I'm popular today. I have no clue how to make my channel look better, and I have no clue how to edit my videos or anything like that. So maybe if you out there have some ideas for me, leave it down there in the comment. Whoop! Let me know maybe what some good programs are to edit my videos. All I really do so far is just go to upload on YouTube, and I just record with my webcam. I'm sure there's some better ways than that. All I have is my webcam though, so mind you that. And maybe somehow edit like the background on my YouTube account and this and that, and maybe ways to get people to see my videos. I don't really know. I'm still working on that niche too though. So far my idea is to open up. It's just basically the same thing that came to my mind on the other video I had. Is to think of, or not to think of, to find probably every day or maybe every other day, to find a song, just to go out and find a random song and post it on there. Maybe post 30 seconds of the clip or just of the music, whatever. And maybe my rule would be just one song from each person's album. And just tell you, like, show you the 30-second clip, be like, hey, this, and I'll talk about it a little. Hey, you guys like that? This is who made it, and this is from their album such and such, and post you some links, maybe some links to iTunes if you really like it. Just kind of a way to get other people out there, because I like music and I think that'd be pretty cool. Just tell me what you think about that in the comment section above. There's not one of those, is there? Anyways, I like to say anyways in my videos a lot. I never really even knew that. And if I could edit my videos with a program that you told me about, there wouldn't be all these grammar mistakes and errors in what I say. And 3rd, last but not least, I'd like to leave you off with something to think about, something a little serious. So it all starts like this. Yesterday, when I'm at work cleaning tables and whatnot with my rag, I'm a buster at a restaurant. Fun, I know. But anywho, I like to just sit there and think of stuff, what's going on, whatever comes to my mind. I know I should be not listening, I should be paying attention to what I'm doing. And I do. I do. But for the most part, I just think of ideas, and that other stuff just comes naturally with it. So what I do is I just think of ideas, and I start thinking of, you know, the fact that our lives in the expanse of time, they're just like a flash, In 1,000 years, what difference would I make? I started getting me thinking, what could I do to make myself, what could I do to make a lasting impression on this world? Something that lasts for generations, because the only way I'm going to last is by what I do now and by the things that I leave behind. There, I think that's better. Anyways, so I was thinking, what could I do? And the more I thought about it, the more I was thinking, the easiest way to make a lasting impression in this world is to do something evil. Look at Hitler. Look what he did and look why he's remembered, Look at all Stalin, look at all these evil dictators, all these guys that did such bad things, and they're remembered. I'm sure there's plenty of people who've done wonderful things that get remembered for what they do, but it just seems easier to do something bad and be remembered. I started thinking about that, and I was just wondering, is this more of an evil world? Because why is it easier to be remembered for doing something evil than for something good? The more I thought about this, the more I thought, I don't think this is an evil world. Because if you really think about everything that's here, the fact that us humans are still alive today, the fact that everything works so perfectly, the reason we're all here, that's something good. The fact that there's not more cataclysmically wrong than there is cataclysmically good, I don't know if cataclysmically good is even a possibility. I don't even know. Disregard that comment. Anyways, what I like to say is that it's just crazy that we're here. However you think we got here, just think about the fact that we're here today. Think about the fact that there's been no meteor, there's no way that we're destroyed. Nothing has gone wrong, but we're still alive today. I say that's divine intervention. You say whatever you want, but I'd still say that's more in tune with good. Now, if you're with me on that, you'd have to agree with this. Is that there's obviously something good in this world that's keeping the bad from happening. I may be going on a tangent here, but I really think that's true. But it's still really hard for something, for good to last than for the bad. At least I think. The way I think about it is like this. If I were to do something good, if I were to change the perspectives of the general population from now for 100 years to think of good, that would cause some pretty awesome things to happen. If I just changed the philosophy of everyone's mind to think of good instead of bad, the impression, that would be monumental. And I just think about it this way. I think that we all have goodness. Most of us, I think we all have goodness in our hearts. And with that, bad isn't always going to last. Bad's never going to last because good is going to prevail. And it's just shown by history. No matter what my views are, you can't deny what goodness comes out of people, that there is good in everyone. At least I would think so. With that, bad isn't going to last inside of someone's heart as much as good. And if someone were to change the generations to think of good, to think more good than bad, could you imagine the effects that would have? That's just how I started to think about it. Is that it's harder to cause such a good change because the change is so huge. The balance of the world would lean greater towards good than towards bad, and that's just crazy. And I think that's why it's harder, is because it requires so much more to do that. Now, if you're still with me on that, I don't really know. It's just, I kind of get into these deep thoughts, and it basically ends with this. Is thought of this right now, but there's no cheap price in the heaven. Goodness isn't cheap, to be a good person, to have a good lasting impression. That's hard. So maybe if we all tried a little harder to be something good, to do something good, this world could be a better place. And I'm getting a little too serious, and let's end it with